All right, so now you have joined the group Stony Point High School Summer Reading. Let's say that you've logged out of Goodreads, you're back in. Here's the home page that you would log into. And where is the group? How do you find your group? So an easy way to find it is to go up here to Explore, click on the arrow, go down to Community Groups, and click on Groups. And here is, under My Groups, Stony Point High School Summer Reading. And there's a lot of things that we can do now that we're into this group. For one, the first place that I would probably start is to find a book that I want to read. So I can scroll through the various books that we've selected here. We've already loaded some books that other students have really enjoyed and found interesting reads. And you can learn more about the book and decide whether or not you'd be interested in reading it. You can click on the title of the book. And here you can see the number of stars that have been given to this book out of by 104,614 people have rated this book. And we can also read through some 17,000 reviews. We can read a short synopsis on the book to learn a little bit more about what the book is about, decide if we're interested. If you've already read the book, you can rate it here. You can see how many pages it has. You can also find out where you can get a copy, so you can order it online or look it up in your public library. You can see if anybody's recommended this book already, any of your friends or people in our group. And you can scroll down here, read through some different reviews. So you can see what other people have said about this book and whether they liked it or didn't like it. And that can help you decide whether or not you want to read it. Okay, so let's say that you have read it and you want to recommend it. You can click here, recommend it. And you can say who you want to recommend it to for people who are already members of the group. You can see here we have 2 people already on our group. In addition, you can go back to our bookshelf. And when you're back in our bookshelf, if you want to write a review of it, you can click on View. And here you can see that we haven't gotten anybody to have a discussion on this book yet, but you can write a review. And this is where you're going to write a review. You can choose how many stars to give it. Choosing shelves tells us whether you've already finished the book, whether you're currently reading it, or whether it's a 2. And by filling in some details of your review, this is how you can get extra credit potentially from your teachers. If you come back to school next fall, you can let your teachers know that you've done some reviews, and the teachers can come onto this website and check and see what you've read. You can also include when you finished the book and put your date. Under More Options, date you started the book, number of times you've read this book, who would you recommend it to, who recommended it to you. So this is a great way also to keep track of your own reading for your personal library if you want to remember which books you really enjoyed. Another fun aspect of this is that you can get other recommendations for, if you enjoyed this book, you can see here other books that are similar that other readers enjoyed. So this can point you in the direction of other books that you'd be interested in. And then also we are going to have the ability to do discussions on this book. So if you're interested in discussing the book, you can go back to our Stony Point High School Summer Reading group page, and you can see here book reviews. You can click on the discussions that have already been created. So here's one on Divergent, the book Divergent, and you can comment in response to the question here, your thoughts on the book, and other people can reply to your discussion, and so we can have online conversations. So these are just a few of the things that you can do within this group. And again, if you participate regularly in this over the summer, you can learn new books to read, you can learn about your friends' interests, and you can potentially gain some extra credit from your English teacher when you come back to school in the fall. So happy reading and enjoy your summer!